be under the car.
Welcome back to another episode of Daniel's Garage. Today we're going to be replacing the front sway bar on an Audi A4. It's my 2013 model. It's pretty straightforward. I gotta take off these clamps on both sides. I've also got my helper with me today. And then I'm gonna go up in here to release that bolt from the sway bar link. First step is to jack up your car, secure it in place on both sides, and in my case I removed the front wheels just for easier access to the sway bar link from the side rather than underneath. If you have a lift, you don't necessarily have to take your wheels off. My quiet partner over here is helping out. All right, let's get started.
What are you supposed to do?
We're gonna take these bolts off first.
Okay. Let's take these off.
Yep.
Huh?
Now we're gonna go up on the side there and we're gonna take those side bolts out, okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. We need the tripods out.
Fairly easy access with the wheel off. It's kind of a tight fit from underneath with the wheel on, but it's definitely possible.
Yes. It is a possible.
So that was pretty easy. The sway bar just kind of dropped out after I got the last bolt out.
The sway bar dropped out?
Yep, the sway bar just kind of fell right out.
Oh, yeah.
Easy swap. All right, let's compare it to the new one.
Okay.
So we got our factory A4.
Factory A4?
My factory A4 front sway bar. And we have a factory RS4 front sway bar. And that one's pretty heavy. That one's also pretty heavy.
This one is where we have it.
Yep. All right, let's measure them, okay?
And this one is where we have it too.
Yep. Almost feels heavier.
Yeah.
All right, let's measure size.
Okay.
All right, so the factory A4 is 25.5 millimeters. Millimeters.
Yeah.
And the factory RS4 is 28 millimeters in diameter.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that should help stiffen up the front end a little bit.
Yes.
So I've got these laid out. I'm actually going to loosen that bolt and match the position of this one before I put it in the car, just so it's easier to line up once we get it in there. I'm going to do that on both sides. All right, now we're ready to reinstall. I'm going to lift it up. We're going to lift it up.
Yep.
And we're going to lightly screw these nuts back on to hold it in place. Then we're going to do the side bolts.
Yes.
And we'll come back and torque everything down.
Down.
Yep, first thing, can you go on the side over there, Asher?
Yes.
Come right in here.
Yes.
And then help me lift this up, okay?
Okay.
All right, all the bushings line up. They fit nice and tight in there.
Yes, we do.
Now we're gonna put these bolts back in on the sides. So, scratch that idea. You need to put these bolts in first before you hang this up. So now we gotta take these ones back out.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that, Daddy.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, now we can put this bolt back in. Now we're gonna go put the other side on.
Okay.
Okay, same thing on this side. We're gonna have to take these bolts off again.
Yeah.
Alright, now we got both sway bar links loosely bolted in. Now we'll go back and put the nuts on the bushing carriers. I got all 4 lock nuts torqued down. I retorqued the bolt holding the sway bar link in. These are also torqued on both sides. So that completes the install. I'll put the wheels back on, lower, or you can put the underbelly tray on if you still have one. I don't. And then I'll lower it back down, and I can't wait to feel how the car runs with both front and rear sway bars from the RS4. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content.